In the year 1904, Japanese Soilders stand by in barrows, opposing enemy Russian soldiers. The commander announces the advance, and the Japanese charge. The attack is soon met with cannons and machine guns from the Russians, and one soldier, despite getting shot, endures and fights on fearsomely killing the enemy, even with his bare hands, declaring himself as the immortal Sugimoto. Elsewhere after he war, Sugimoto's panning for gold in a river. With a drunk old man sitting off to the side, he tells stories of Sugimoto's battles have echoed throughout the lands, and he would have gotten a medal for it if didn't beat up a commander he didn't like. But he did, and now he needs money doing so by panning for gold. The old man tells him a story involving gold. Long ago, you could be able to pan lots of golden nuggets in the river, and around his time a tribe called the Ainu were storing up the gold they found to be able to fight the Japanese. But then one man stole it all and killed the owners. 20 cans of gold total. The police were after the man, so he hid it somewhere in Hokkaido, but was arrested before he could tell anyone where it is, and thrown in Abashiri prison, the most heavily guarded in Japan. The only way he could tell his comrades on the outside of the gold was tattoos. He tattooed the bodies of his fellow inmates in the same cell, using charcoal, salvia, and a needle. He carved a code that revealed the location to the treasure and told the prisoners, "Escape from the prison. Whoever can will have half of the treasure, and it will take all the prisoners' tattoos to crack the code." The military and police also after the gold transported the prisoners, but they took that as an opportunity to escape, disappearing into the woods. The old man falls asleep before saying any more, and Sugimoto soon joins him by a fire. When waking up, he finds the old man pointing his rifle at him. Sugimoto whacks him with a rock and takes his gun back, and the old man runs into the forest. Following him, he finds his body buried in a snow pile, and sees a bare footprint swell as his stomach clawed open. A moment passes before he fights with it in the dark. The Ainu girls tries to help, but with the darkness, that proves difficult. Until moonlight shines, and grabbing its belly Sugimoto stabs the bear. A wolf commonly known to be extinct helps the Ainu girl. She calls its name Ritar, and Sugimoto uses the distraction to aggro the bear, leading to killing it with his bayonet. The Ainu girl, a Sirpa, commends Sugimoto, and they introduce themselves. The wolf runs off, turning back and howling. Afterward, a Sirpa butchers the bear, and Sugimoto enlists her help in finding the gold. She doesn't want to kill people, and Sugimoto states he'll be the one to get his hands dirty. And this is a good chance for a Sirpa to get revenge, as one of the Ainu the gold was originally stolen from was her father. Sugimoto takes out a pocket knife and skins the old man, and once again enlists the help of a Sirpa. Saying they'll be unstoppable together, a Sirpa shows Sugimoto a squirrel trap and hopes they catch a lot before they head into a town. Inside of the men's bath, Sugimoto asks a man if he's seen any customers with weird tattoos, hoping to find the other prisoners. The man say no, and as Sugimoto leaves, the man notices his body adorned with deep scars. He guesses he's a Soilder, and thanks him for fighting. A Sirpa is also asking around if anyone's seen weird tattoos and runs into a bit of trouble. But it's shortly taken care of by Sugimoto. They leave the town and notice they're being followed, but they pretend to not notice and lead the stalker into a trap. Upon searching him, they find he's a prisoner with the tattoos they're looking for and interrogate him. As a Sirpa said, she doesn't want to kill anyone and doesn't want Sugimoto to kill anyone either. So to avoid that, instead of cutting off his skin, she draws his tattoo. Continuing to interrogate the man, he suddenly suffers a headshot. Realizing they're sniper, they take cover, and a Sirpa burns greenwood to use as a smoke screen. The sniper stands away at 300 meters and sees the smoke. He gets closer and tracks footprints, but they to a lead trap, disarming him. Sugimoto tries to ambush the sniper, but it's a failed attempt. The sniper also renders Sugimoto gun unable to fire. Taking a look at his uniform, Sugimoto recognizes it to be from the Hokkaido 7th Division, one of Imperial Japan's most deadliest. They begin fighting, and Sugimoto ends as the victor. A Sirpa calls for him to stop, and the sniper recognizes him as the immortal Sugimoto of the 1st Division. Afterward, pokes his eyes and runs away. In response, Sugimoto throws his gun and knocks the sniper down a cliff into a river. Both him and Asirpa stand at the edge, and Asirpa asks what he meant by the immortal Sugimoto. He answers, "Only way not to die is not to die." That's what I learnt at the first division. Hungry, they head to make dinner in Asirpa's hunting tent. They're having the squirrels they made a trap for, and Asirpa prepares it by mincing the meat and boiling it. Sugimoto awes at how tasty the meal is, and they both enjoy. Elsewhere, the sniper's platoon finds him, nursing him, but the commander questions how he got hurt. A trap Asirpa and Sugimoto set up catches another prisoner. They tie him up, and Asirpa draws his tattoo. Questioning him, the prisoner he doesn't give any information, and as they turn their backs to hunt a rabbit for a moment. In that moment, Yoshitake, also known as the Escape King, throws up a piece of metal and uses it to undo his bondage. They notice, and Sugimoto chases after him, but it leads to both of them falling into a freezing river. With the treat of dying from hypothermia, and in a moment of panic, they strike a deal. Yoshitake agrees to help Sugimoto look for his bullets that fell down the river so they can start a fire, and in exchange, he doesn't kill him afterwards. Both parties agree to the deal, and Yoshitake throws up a bzzz. Bro throws up a bullet, and they use it to start a fire. Bro was deep-throating goddamn rifle ammo. What else he got down that throat? My father. They use the fire to get warm and save their lives. Afterwards, bid farewell. Hey guys, I know that my dad's not in Yoshitake's throat. That was a joke, okay? It was a joke. I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe. Comment your thoughts. And may peace be with you. My name's IWD Recaps. Peace out.